Today we have Taft Base here, and we're going to be asking him some questions about carpet cleaning, pressure washing, and chemicals. Some of his questions are very common amongst people who already do carpet cleaning and people who want to start doing carpet cleaning and other sides of the business like tile and grout, pressure washing. Taft, he started cleaning carpets out of his trunk around 30 years ago, Taft.
Yeah.
And then he just grew his company to like a multi-million-dollar company. He sold it to then start helping other new carpet cleaners, so people who want to get into the business do the same. You know, he's an IRCRC instructor, so you know who's better than Taft to answer some of the most common questions that we have regarding carpet cleaning, the business side of it, the chemical side of it, pressure washing, and even how do I start doing tile and grout? How does this work? How does that work? So we're going to ask him frequently asked questions. So we'll start with the most common one that we get, Taft. Mm-hmm. Is there money in carpet cleaning? People always want to know, should I start doing this? Is there money to be made in carpet cleaning?
Yeah, we do get that question quite a bit too. The way to answer that would be, it's a huge business. Our industry is like $79 billion industry. And it's not like an optional thing. Cleaning is a requirement, pretty much. And with the recent COVID issues and all that, people have become more aware. So the growth is even more than it's been in the past. So yes, it's huge. It's unlimited. It's basically limited to only what you want to grow it at. You don't have to pick the whole industry. You can pick certain segments of it. There's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, tile and grout cleaning, restoration, on and on. Disinfection now. So there are many things. Yes, it's an amazing business with great margins. Whereas you could start some other kind of business and not have the same margins. With the kind of overhead you have with this, it's extremely low. You can work out of your house. You wanted to start. You don't really need to have a place. You don't have to have money tied into big investments. Even the machines really don't cost anything to start.
So that goes right into my next question,
yeah.
Because we do see this a lot too. So can I start carpet cleaning without prior experience?
Yes, actually, I think experience can be good, but in this case, it can also be bad, because if you have not the right experience and you're doing this, you may not be able to succeed as much. It's better to have like a general background, be good at just people. Being good at people is probably by far the most important thing. You're a people person. This is the business for you. It's basically about people. It's networking, getting to know people, get your name out there. So I think it would actually be better not to have too much experience, because I think then you might be more of a technician and not be like a business person. So it's better to think of it like a business.
Yeah, you'll be working more like a employee than you used to working before.
Yes.
Also, since we have people coming from different aspects of like people who own restaurants, people who just used to be regular workers somewhere else, we get this question a lot too. Can I get decent equipment with a low budget? Can you finance? Can you buy spread out?
So that's really the trickiest one. And a lot of the things that you see on the internet aren't true, because a lot of people have their own opinions, and they may be trying to promote something, or there's some people who just don't know. But basically, starting this business, it's unlimited where you want to go. You can start with like, say, a $700 portable. You can start with a $50,000 truck mount. But it's like, where do you want to go? What are your plans? Do you want to make side money, or do you want to make a really business out of this and make it a profitable business? So equipment wise, let's just take portables as an example. Carpet cleaning portables, they take a long time to clean, because you have to manually fill the water. You have to manually dump the water. You have to plug them in. You have to take them out of the truck. You have to dump the dirty water, which makes a big mess. They make a lot of noise when you're cleaning. You can't really even think. So there's some challenges with it. Like if I was going to clean like 3 rooms in a hall, it may take me good 3 hours to clean the carpet. Man, it's a lot of work. But if I have an automated system like a truck mount, it doesn't have to be a really expensive truck mount, but just something that has the autofill, auto dump ability and good heat. Heat's extremely important. It's like washing your dishes. You know, you put it on hot water, it's like instant.
Yeah.
So if you have that particular type of a setup, then all of a sudden that 3 rooms in a hall you can do in about a third of the time.
Making you more profit.
Yes.
Okay. So let's move a little bit, just for 1 second, away from the carpet cleaning. What about pressure washing? Is that a profitable business in your opinion?
Yes. So the way to look at it is, you know, there's some indoor guys and there are outdoor guys. Some people enjoy being outside a lot. In fact, the most common comment I get from our pressure washing customers is that it almost seems like I didn't even come to work today, because they're out about. That's kind of what they like doing. You know, they're outside, but they're just washing pavers, driveways, exterior building, decks, all that stuff. So personality wise, if that's the type of person and you want to do that type of work, then that is more important for you, and will have probably more success and more satisfaction. But as far as profitability goes, it's equally as profitable as carpet cleaning.
I can see what you're saying, because sometimes I just sit on YouTube and watch videos of people doing pressure washing.
Yeah.
And it's easier to get through like a pressure washing video than a carpet cleaning video. So if you already like to like be outside, you know, doing the lawn, washing stuff, washing your car, just being outside, then pressure washing
Definitely
will be like enjoyable for you. You probably,
Yes.
you know, do a lot quicker, and it doesn't feel like it's work for you, right?
Yes.
Yes. And then transitioning into the chemical side of it, of the carpet cleaning and pressure washing. People ask, like, do you have to use different chemicals for pressure washing, as you know, compared to carpet cleaning? Is it like a vastly different mechanism to work with?
So, yes, the chemicals will be slightly different. For pressure washing, we'd have more like biodegradable chemicals, because things that get on people's grass, on their flower beds, they can cause a lot of damage to the vegetation. Whereas carpet cleaning is a little different. You're actually cleaning, but you're also exposed to it. So as you pre-spray, you know, that's indoors and it'll become airborne. Plus your customer is going to be exposed to it. So it's important to have things that are safe for you to use, for your customers also. But more importantly, remember, you as the carpet cleaner is getting exposed to it constantly. So when you constantly keep getting exposed, your risk is higher than your customer. So it's important to choose chemistry that, in our case, you know, we have food-based chemistry. Things that we make are made from natural sources. Either they come from the ground or they grow on a tree, which is a lot different than most of the other chemicals. So we don't necessarily have to have really strong or crazy chemicals that are bad for the environment, bad for you. They can be natural, organic, food-based, that actually will not cause harm to you, the user, your customer, and still get the job done.
Come check us out at magicwandcompany.com.